The .380 caliber is awesome. And that is what this video is going to be focused on, my friends. The .380. Now here's some trivia questions. My name is Tom, your friend and host with Weapons Education. And this goes out to all you great you American patriots. I care about all of you. Please subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends. Let's grow this channel. And I'm going to start a series calling Amazing Calibers. I've done one on the .40 caliber, and this one is the .380. So all the comments should be focused on the .380. We obviously know we got the 9, which is more powerful. We'll talk about that a little bit, but we're focused on the .380. Let's start with some trivia. All right, now who developed the .380? Most of you probably know that. I'll give you the answer here in a moment. Now, what year? I doubt you know that. If you can come in within a decade, I think that's a good answer. What gun manufacturer first put it out there on the streets for us? Give you that answer here. And how many foot-pounds of force is the average .380? And also, what is the average speed and grain of the average 90, 95 grain .380? Oh, and think of this question. How much will a hollow point of a .380 expand to? I wonder how much. Let's go to the next segment, and we're going to go segment to segment and focus on the awesome .380 round, a great pocket pistol, and something you don't want to forget about. Let's go to the next segment right now. Focusing on a .380 round in this video. I'd like your comments. Let's start with looking at these rounds, then I'll give you the answers, and we're going to move on to the .380s in my collection, which is always fun, and we'll talk about that. Now on the left, please zoom in. My friend here is recording real close. That's a 9mm, which we know is a double the .380. Now remember, this video is focused on the .380. So I'm going to just take the 9mm out of the loop and focus on these two rounds. These are two, one's a Hornady, one's a double tap, but either here or there, these are extremely deadly, extremely effective. At close range, these little pocket cannons are wonderful, and I don't want you to forget about them. Here's the answers to the question. Let's zoom out, please, and look at this picture here as we look at this beautiful Sig P238 and diamond plate. Now, this is not going to be a gun review, but I'm going to talk about these guns here in a minute and tell you why you should have bought some of them in the past. But here's the answers to the questions. Who developed the .380? You probably know that, right? John Browning. All right, he developed pretty much everything for us. Now, what year? Now, this surprised me, and I've known this for about 15 years, but when I first found out, it surprised me. 1908, right around the time he was working on the 1911, the same simultaneous time frame. Amazing. And what gun manufacturer first put it out there? And that is Colt. Now, what's the average speed? The average speed, now this is where it gets interesting. Let's zoom in real close on that hollow point now here. Josh is recording, my buddy. It's late at night, it's midnight. Thank you, my friend. My wife's asleep with the children. I'm doing this for all of us American patriots so we can learn. This hollow point is moving at a speed of 1,100 feet per second, and they're normally 90 to 95 grains. The foot-pounds is around 220 foot-pounds on average. But here's the big thing, the expansion. You see that hollow point? Zoom in as close, please, Josh. I mean, that we know how these butterfly out, right? These butterfly out. When they hit, think of hitting a watermelon. Think of your flesh. It's not much thicker than a watermelon. It doesn't take much to get massive, massive damage. At a close range, don't forget about the 380 because it's flying so fast at 1,100 feet per second. So that round, which is a shortened 9mm, the answer is how much will it expand to? The Hornady or double tap will expand to 0.6 of an inch, over a half of an inch. Think of how much that is. About the top of that wood on the pencil there, right there, on the bottom. Think of how much expansion that is going through a bad guy. This is a great round that you want in your mix. Whether it's a backup gun, I know you got the 9mm, we don't need to hear that. This is 380. It's great for females. It's great for shooting at the range. This is really an amazing round. So part of my amazing round series is the 380. And here's another tidbit for you. Oh, here's a question. I'll ask the question. What did the German officers use? Not all of them, but a lot of them. They used the Walther PPK. What round? A 380. Yep. Now, what did the Italian forces use? This is all during World War II. World War II. They used the Beretta M1934 380 effectively. Very effectively. Now, let's go to the next segment, and I want to show you the guns that I have as far as 380. Some of them, I got about 70% of them here in my collection, and I want to talk about values and how they go up. So, let's look at the guns, and then at the end, I'm going to tell you in the last segment with the top 5 380s that are available today. Let's have some fun. Let's look at our guns in the next segment right now. Okay, in this section, let's talk about a few of the 380s I have in my collection. You'll notice a little trend here, and I want to show them all to you. I love Sig Sauer. Of course, we all do. We know they make quality guns, and this is what started the trend, which went from the P238 up to the 938, focusing on 380s. This P238 is valuable now. Try to find one. Maybe you will. Maybe you will find a brand new one, possibly at the timing of this video. In the future, I doubt it. So when I do videos and say it's a good gun, you might want to take me up on it and put it in your collection if you're a collector, or get it for self-defense, because you can use it for 5 years and sell it for what you at least paid for it, or make even some money on it. Here's a Sig P238. It's not a gun review section right now. I'm just showing you my 380s. Here's another one. Look at this one. Another Sig. Josh, zoom in on that. Look how beautiful. When I first bought this is what Tammy, my wife, used to carry the Sig P238. She's carrying a 40 caliber. She carries a lot of different ones now, but she's up to the 40 caliber now. She's been shooting the 40. But we're focusing on the 380. She keeps one of these as a second backup gun. This rainbow look at that, look. And when I first got this, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure, but man, is it beautiful. I don't know how they got that, whatever that is, paint gloss on that slide. It's gorgeous. And that's a 380 and another P238. Let me show you another one. This is how much I like the 238 series. And this one, and the rainbow, is probably I got big hands for this little small gun now, don't I? It's probably the rarest, along with the rainbow. Look at the diamond plate, huh? Isn't that cool? First time I put my eyes on this, I said, okay, this is one nice looking P238 and diamond plate. I doubt you'll find one. And if you have one, it's worth a lot of money. So guns are not just for self-protection and self-defense. They're also like a commodity. They go up in value if you buy quality and you buy something that might be extinct in the future, like a limited run, like the 238. So I just showed you 3 P238s. Let me show you, I'm going to leave the best one for last. Let me show you, and then we'll talk about the top 5 on the market as the timing of this video. This car, KAHR, I got the extended mag in there, and this one, zooming nice on that. This is a double action trigger all the time. Great gun, very well built, very high quality, 380. And I highly recommend this. These are probably still available at the timing of this video. And like I said, we'll go through the top 5 that's available right now. And in the future, people are going to want 380s. I'm telling you that now. So I'm always saying, stock up on ammo and stock up on quality guns and things that won't be here in the future. And that way you got stuff that quadruples in value over the next decade. So the car, this is the car P380. P380. And my favorite 380, I've got some others, but I just grabbed these for now. My favorite 380 is one of the first guns I purchased way back when. Look at this Sig. Now trying to find this, you can't, they don't make it no more. Trying to find this Sig P232. I've only got a few hundred rounds. Oh, I'm sorry. I've only got a few hundred rounds through this. And I tell you, this is like a James Bond gun. Look at the ergonomics of it. Look at how beautiful it is. The P232 380. Huh? You can't lock the slide back. It's very unique, I'll say that. So that's some of the 380s in my collection. Now let's talk about the top 5 that I think you should take a look at if you want a 380. And let's talk about ballistics of the 380, 1100 feet per second. It expands at about 0.6, over half of an inch, those hollow points. It's a fast round. It's small, and it's extremely wicked. I'll use that word. Now let's talk about, and I'll carry this pretty one here, as I tell you the top 5. Zoom in real close there, my friend. The top 5 that are available now, possibly, because I don't know when you're going to watch this video. Okay, so the P238, I'm not sure if you can find any now. I'm not sure. I doubt it. And if you do, they're worth a lot of money. Grab it, even if it's used and in good condition. So that's one of my favorites. Okay, then the car. I showed you the car. This is available now. You can find the car. And then the Ruger. I'll just hold it on the car for now. The Ruger LCP Max, take a look at one of those, check the prices, not very much money. The Glock 42, right? The Glock 42, right? You need a 380. The Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, great gun, right? The Burst of Thunder, that's probably the least expensive of all of them. Not much money, like $250 for a Burst of Thunder. And there you go. What do you think of the 380 round? This is my amazing ballistic round video. 380. This is Tom, your American patriot, thanking all of you Americans who served, your EMT guys, you seniors, everyone who's older than me is better than me. That's my new line now. I respect my elders. I love my country. I love all you American patriots. And we have to fight to save this country. And we're going to do that together. Even if it takes a few of us to carry a 380. Please thumb up the video. You know that means a lot to me, my friends. I care about all of you. Thank you so much. My name is Tom, Weapons Education. Don't forget about my holsters. Weapons Education, holsters.com. Stay safe, and I care about all of you. Bye-bye.